Hello，大家好，欢迎来到占星观察室，我是 Cecily。上一次呢，由我来跟奥斯卡老师的 interview， 他分享了组合盘 combine chart 这样子的一个理论给我们。那我相信呢，很多人听了他所描述的这些理论的内容呢，应该会对于要怎么样实际去把这个技术应用到案例里面来相当的感兴趣。所以呢，接续上一集，我们会继续应用这个技术去把它放到真实的案例里面。所以我们就来看一下今天奥斯卡老师要为我们展示的案例的内容。Know your stars on your life， 沙塔占星学院最受盛誉的核心课程即将要开学了。我们这套核心课程能够将一个占星新手一步步手把手教你从最基本的古典占星的知识，一直到深入完整理解整个本命盘以及预测的能力，让你不仅学到了占星的知识，而且学到了怎么样看懂自己的人生，掌握自己生命的一套方法。所以能够学习一套了解自己人生的课程，将会成为你一生都受用的最好的投资。
Okay, so we have here the combine of Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
They recently to meet each other is to memorize the Charlie's Court.
Yes. This whole strange... Oh yeah, here we have it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is their combined chart. And just look at it as you look at a natal chart. So one of the perspectives to delineate a chart is what strikes the eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's immediately clear that we have this Mars. Yes, close to the MC.
Yes.
And in its detriment, so we have all seen this, and this was quite aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And you also see that Mars is the ruler of the ninth house. So this is about ideas and visions. In the ninth house,
the Trump's Mars is in Leo, so it's the same ascendant Trump with the combined chart. And
yes.
Musk's Mars is in Aqua, so they are opposite.
Yes. Okay, so if you look at the ruler of the first house,
mm-hmm.
which is the relationship, it's very interesting here that we see this sun. So that is what they do together.
Mm-hmm.
And the sun is very close to Saturn.
Yes.
And the Saturn is not Cazimi, it's combust.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is indicated by Saturn
mm-hmm.
is a lord of the seventh house. So this is the public. They're public. And what you see here is that they together, this
mm-hmm.
Lord one, it combusts the public. So they can totally dominate the public together. And that's what they did because, of course, Trump had a lot of support from Musk also financially.
Yes.
And it was a big point in winning the elections, his support.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they do together. And you see again, this is not about psychology. Mm-hmm. This is what happens then when they are together very concretely.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And also because the ascendant is Leo and the sun represent they truly the worldwide influencer, both of them.
Yes.
Yes.
It's also show the fiery nature of their relationship because you can also do temperament analysis on a combined chart. Mm-hmm. That's kind of behavior comes out when they are together.
Yes.
I might also have been attracted by this moon, which is just over the sign boundary and has just entered Taurus. This means that it's a kind of in the ninth house. So that's a kind of perspective for a new America. Or you may like it or you may dislike it, but this is the energy that's generated when they are together, and it's in exaltation. So they're exalted about it.
Mm-hmm.
And if we then look at the lunar mansion of this combined chart, this is the last phase.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2 degrees, it will enter a new phase. So this is like a perspective, giving us perspective of a new America. And that's what's really the theme in the election campaign, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And there's another thing, because not long after it, they quarreled. And well, how the relationship, I don't know how it now exactly is, but they quarreled. And you see that Venus is just crossing the sign boundary from Pisces, where it is in exaltation, a very good relationship, and then it moves over to its detriment in Aries, which show that they will have a quarrel. So you can also follow that in a combined chart for which you make progressions. So you can follow this.
So it also implies their relationship because Venus ruled the Libra, and so it implies even they look like this year is very nice, but by the end, the Venus is detriment.
Yes, that's right.
It implies their relationship could not stable. Even at the beginning, it looks very nice.
That's right. And you see it's the Lord of the 10th house in the natal chart, which is the combined chart. So that is how they present on the public scene. And we've all seen how they quarreled. And this is given by this Venus crossing the sign boundary. That's quite a jump Venus makes here from its exaltation to its detriment. That's not exactly an improvement of the relationship.
And so how do you tell their relationship totally change?
Yes, this is what is shown by this Venus. So this is for the election year, so when they work together. But now we're a year further. And look at this moon. If you move the moon forward, you see it will then at a certain point enter the Via Combusta, which start at 15 Libra. That always shows us that there is a very problematic phase in this relationship. So that this does not show them coming together again and maybe doing some things together, but not again really fully cooperate as they had done during the election year. So, you can follow exactly how this relationship develops by, as we do normally in the natal chart, the 3 slow factors. So the ascendant, MC, and sun, and then the 3 fast factors, the moon, the part of fortune, and the part of the sun, by which we work on a month scale. This was a solar chart, the solar return made for the year of they worked so intensively together. But what strikes your eye is that the ascendant is on Algol. Now, Algol is this absolutely malefic star, but I explained in other seminars that Algol has 2 sides. It is this lady with these snakes as hairs and very much connected to losing your head. Now, the snakes are desires, emotions, and if you see this in a picture of Medusa, that these desires and emotions completely dominate the head, it means that you have the ability to make yourself glamorously attractive for your public and make them lose their heads. So, we've all seen how this campaign was. So Algol can also be a very, very good instrument for having a lot of success. And that's clearly what happened. This is very, very important. So Algol is not only misery and loss, it can also show a lot of success. You may remember that this is the same star. This is Algol that is on the MC of Donald Trump.
Ah, yes.
That is actually the most important thing here in the combine. You also see that the Lord of the 10th in the combined solar return. You also see that the Lord of the 10th house, and it was all about the 10th house, is in the 10th house, which is, of course, it's not a very strong Saturn, but it's very visible there, and it's all about visibility. So that's also important. You also see here this Venus Lord 1 makes a square with the MC. So in a way it comes out by this square with the MC.
The square to Aquarius.
Yes, to Aquarius, to the MC in Aquarius. But the most important thing in this solar return of the combined chart is, of course, this very powerful Algol coming out.
What is your opinion? Do you think even they break up, but if they still have a potential, can collaborate together?
Yes, they might come back. But as I said, with the moon moving into the Via Combusta, this will remain a bit difficult that is, Via Combusta is 13 months. That's for a long time. It will remain difficult. But yes, if we look at the combined chart, you see they have the potential of working together very successfully. So it might come back in the future. You know how this works. If they have common interests, they will certainly do this, and they can do this very powerfully. So it might come back.
So you think there is some potential? What is your opinion about how can you explain the Jupiter?
This Jupiter in this, you mean in this combined chart, this Jupiter?
Yeah, yes.
Jupiter is in the 4th house, so it's very much about nationalism.
It's the law of 8th house.
It's the lord of the 8th house in the 4th house, and Jupiter is a general significator of politics. So it's also the lord of the 5th house, so that's a kind of focus on the homeland and nationalism and America. You see also that we have this part of fortune, which is here indicated in German as Glückspunkt. This is your hunger. If you are together, the hunger in this relationship is directed at, and this is again Jupiter because it's disposited by Jupiter, and this is again then this Jupiter in the 4th house. So yes, indeed, it's very important. The 5th house is fun, but it's also, because it's the 2nd of the 4th, it can, on this level, obviously they work together on a political level, it can also indicate the financial situation of the country. And well, there's a lot about that in their cooperation.
Yeah.
And you also see that Mercury here is the lord of the 2nd house, and it's in a bad state on the cusp of the 5th house and on Antares. Now, Antares is about a new cycle beginning. Well, we've all been able to follow this, what Musk was doing to the American state apparatus, because he fired a lot of civil servants. And well, you know, Antares is about this. That's the heart of the Scorpion, and the Scorpion is about killing Orion and then moving to the next cycle. And Antares is a very powerful star, so this is also in their cooperation, this is also indicated what happens on this field.
So I just wondering, because there is still some reception, like Venus can recept Mars because they are mutual reception. The Mars can also recept Jupiter. So that is another thing I'm thinking. Maybe there's still, they still have some foundation. They still have something benefit to each other.
Yes. So indeed, Venus is in the exaltation of Mars, and Mars is in the domicile of Venus. So this is a very strong mutual reception. This means that they very much work together. So we see that Venus, which is the lord of the 10th house, and this aggressive Mars in the 10th house, it very much strengthens the power of this Mars and very much shows that this is what happens if they work together. Then this Mars is again extra emphasized.
Yeah, and also I noticed another planet is a moon, because the moon is with Mars in the same sign, and moon also recept the Mars. So there are so many benefit reception to the Mars.
Absolutely. Yes, this Mars is central in this whole chart. Actually, a lot of things point back to Mars, and well, we have seen this, how they did this. So this combined chart is also a very good instrument that if someone wants to cooperate with someone or wants to take an assistant, you can, by analyzing the combined, you can see, well, will this work? How long will this work? Which points might be difficult in this relationship, and what can you do to make this work better?
Yeah, and also we can find a very clear solution to represent any other resource, and could be suppose this may be a very difficult chart.
Yes, absolutely. So if this was really about a love relationship, you should think, okay, this Mars, that's very difficult. What can we do about this Mars?
Yes.
Now, because of this reception between Venus and Mars, and now we suppose that this is about a love relationship, you should have to, because this Venus can make the effect of this Mars a bit milder. So you would have to emphasize doing Venus things.
Yes.
And this might be in a love relationship because Venus is the ruler of the 10th house. This might be a good idea to do something to work together in a certain fashion or to start some initiative together. In this way, you might be able to stabilize the relationship by making this Mars milder.
Yeah.
And also because this moon is very strong in its exaltation. Actually, it's the strongest planet in the whole chart. That is very good for a love relationship because, of course, the moon has to do with emotional connection.
Yeah.
So we would, in a love relationship, say, now, okay, you have to do lunar things together because this is your strongest point.
Yes. Okay, and I don't know if the Trump and Musk can have a chance to watch our video. If they can watch, then they will know they still have some potential very benefit things that can to fix their problem, to fix their difficulty.
Yes. Well, as I said, it will be difficult because we have this moon moving through the Via Combusta now, and that's very difficult. If you look at the progression of the moon through the Via Combusta on the burnt road, always watch the moment that the moon moves into its fall in Scorpio, because that is the maximum tension, the highest tension in moving through the Via Combusta.
Yes.
I don't know so exactly where it is now, but that will be a very difficult moment. Of course, you know the tensions are there at the background because notorious Epstein files have not been published yet, and Musk has been asking for that too. So maybe that will come if the moon moves into Scorpio in the burnt road.
Yes, I'm so excited. Thanks for Oscar and to share the very good this combined chart technique for us. And we hope we can learn more from your webinar next year.
Yes, it's a wonderful instrument which gives you so much more possibilities. Also in giving advice to your recommendation and advice to your clients, because obviously everyone is interested in cooperating and love relationships. So that's really a wonderful new instrument.
Yes. Thank you, Oscar. 那也非常的开心呢，我们今天做这个影片，那希望能够让大家呢对于这个 Combined Chart 呢有更多的了解。那当然，我们也即将会有 Oscar 老师的这个课程。那么有关于呢更多的课程的资讯，那欢迎可以跟 SATA 的客服联系。如果你喜欢我这支影片的话，欢迎你能够将这个内容分享给更多人看到。那如果你想要学习更多有关于占星的知识的话，欢迎你能够关注 SATA 星空凝视占星学院。那我们下次见喽，拜拜。
Bye bye.